Scary home invasion stories. Nobody likes a home invasion. Some of them are peaceful, while others are just violent. Some experiences will leave you shaken for quite some time. There are people who have had guns pointed at them in their own homes, while others have had knives held to their throats. Whatever experiences people have had, they are not good. That is why, in today's video, we are here to look at some of the scary home invasion stories. Home sweet home. I remember when I was 4 years old, we had our house broken into twice. The first time, my grandfather and mother were out grocery shopping. When we all got home and opened the front door, one of the bedroom doors along the passageway slammed shut. This must have been from the change in air pressure, but it was enough to make my grandfather suspicious. He immediately ran up the passageway to the bathroom, where he found the window open and the curtains dancing in the breeze. However, there was nobody to be found in the house. They speculated that whoever it was had not been there for a long time because nothing was taken. 3 months later, my mother woke up to someone who was sitting on her bed with a knife in his hand. Waking up to such a scene at 3 a.m. is definitely frightening, and it was enough to make my mom freeze. She couldn't talk, move, or even do anything at all. When she explained what happened, she only said that the person was mumbling, but she was too frightened to even figure out what he was saying. When the neighbor's dog barked, he just stood up and left through the back door, which was heard sliding open. A few moments later, the street light that shines light into her room was switched off. She immediately reached for the phone and called Grandpa, and all she said was, there was someone in the house. Since he was only 5 minutes away, he and my mom's 3 teenage brothers came and started circling through the entire house, barefoot and in their boxer shorts. Each door was open, and there were muddy footprints in the laundry under the little window that she would always leave open for the cat. However, it was later discovered what the invader did, and it was all weird stuff. He had shredded a black negligee that was in the laundry basket, fed the cat, and poured her a bowl of milk, poured whiskey out of the decanter in the living room, and even added ice and Coke to it. He had also found a way to inject solder into the eggs in the fridge. It also seems as though he was hungry because he ate the leftover roast meat that was in the fridge. He had also cut up some catalogs that were on the bench, took a photo of the stovetop and another one of me sleeping on my mom's camera, and left it in the next room to my room, and even tipped some salt into my mom's shoes. It was all weird stuff, but it left us all shaken for sure. My mom was messed up for years after that. Held at gunpoint. When I was young, my parents would work long hours at a restaurant, and they would mostly leave me and my brother until around 10 to 10:30 p.m. My brother is 8 years older than me. Each night, whenever my parents got home, they would always ring the bell, and I would always run to greet them at the door with my brother. However, one day the doorbell rang, and as usual, we ran up to the door to receive our parents. But this time, we were met with 4 guys standing there. It seems as though they had been keeping watch over the house, understanding the routine of when my parents got home. Even more frightening was that these 4 guys had guns, and immediately after we opened, they were pointed at us. They immediately told me and my brother to go downstairs and watch the TV, and one of them was left to watch over us to make sure that we didn't do anything stupid. They just let me sit there, but they tied my brother up using his Nintendo cords. Out of curiosity, not that I was even trying to untie him or anything, but I started tugging at the cords. However, afraid that I would open them, the guy pointed his gun at me and told me to stop. Once they were done, they tied us both up to the beam and left. It was later discovered that all they took was some jewelry and a camcorder, but that was traumatizing for the both of us.